Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and in this video, we are going to discuss Never Hike Alone, a Friday the 13th fan film. I would say the mother, you see what I did there, of Friday the 13th fan films. What is Never Hike Alone? It is a crowd-funded short film. It's about 53 minutes that basically puts a hiker in the woods with Jason. And it started kind of small scale. I think it was originally intended to be a 5 to 7 minute short. And they found this location. Listen, this Blu-ray has all sorts of behind the scenes information. And it talks about how they found these locations. The whole process is kind of chronicled. They go out in the woods and they find these abandoned cabins. And the project just grew and grew. And then the crowdfunding was there, and they were able to make a 53-minute Friday the 13th fan film with Jason, with Camp Crystal Lake, and it is better than some of the official entries in the Friday the 13th franchise. I will not name names. I will just say that Never Hike Alone is really, really good. So the good news, if you haven't seen Never Hike Alone, and one of the reasons that I wanted to make this video is that it's on YouTube for free. So I'll link to all the relevant links for this video will be in the description below this video. But the premise of the movie, by the way, is that this hiker, he's kind of like an adventure blogger. He goes up into the mountains by himself with a GoPro and just like does climbing and nature and all this stuff, like extreme hiking, that sort of thing. And he's blogging it. And he does not realize that he has stumbled upon Camp Crystal Lake, or the remains thereof of Camp Crystal Lake, some decades after the carnage. The carnage. But it is really good. See, I'm not really afraid of spoiling anything for you guys because that's what it is. It's a guy in the woods and Jason. It is not for children. It is not for the faint of heart. It's not rated because it's on YouTube, but if it were rated, it would definitely be rated R. It has all the gore that horror fans are looking for. It has all of the creepy, spooky, I'm telling you guys, it's a really, really effective movie. It really captures the essence of Friday the 13th. But here's the thing about the project, because it is a fan film and it is a work of copyrighted characters, Jason, Camp Crystal Lake, Mama Voorhees, all these things, Pamela, if you're nasty. It is not able to be monetized. Like, they have to do this for free. So there's no profit that can be made. It is a fan film. So you can watch it for free. On the Indiegogo campaign, I was able to get in on this a good year and a half ago, I want to say. This is the limited edition Blu-ray DVD combo pack for Never Hike Alone. This comes with behind the scenes features. It comes with, I think it has a commentary. Yes, commentary. Trailers, all sorts of cool stuff. But what's really special is that we have the DVD and the Blu-ray, and it comes with the autographs of the signatures of the director, Vincente Disanti, and the lead actor, the hiker, who should not be hiking alone. But it's so good. It's so fantastic, and I really wanted to shout this out. Here's the thing. If you go to the Indiegogo campaign for Womp Stop Films, you can buy the third pressing of this Blu-ray. So if you do watch it on YouTube and you're like, man, I have to add this to my Friday the 13th collection, because we love physical media, right? We love to smell it, and we love to cradle it, and we love to have this on our shelf in this sexy red Blu-ray case. If you want to add it to your shelf, the third batch of the Blu-rays is available now. I think there's only like 150 left as of this video. But it is up there. It's $20 plus shipping. So it's a really good value, especially for horror fans. But it gets cooler because these guys are working on a prequel called Never Hike in the Snow. And it is I believe it's supposed to be 20 minutes. And it is kind of a prequel to what happened before. By the way, one thing that I will not spoil for you guys that might be kind of a spoiler, but maybe will also intrigue you, is if you are a big Friday the 13th fan, there's at least one familiar face in this movie that I think fans will be really happy to see. So I'm not sure what surprises are on tap for the prequel. I was going to say the sequel, but the prequel, Never Hike in the Snow. But fans have always wanted Jason in the snow, and Vincente Disanti is obliging with this new fan film prequel that sets Jason in the snow. Red snow, you guys. Oh, it's going to be so red. It has not been shot yet. It's in pre-production. It's scheduled to be out in 2020, I believe, but they are crowdfunding that now. And you can go ahead and order the Blu-ray for that, even though the thing none of it exists yet. You can get on board and order the Blu-ray for Never Hike in the Snow. So I just wanted to put this on your guys' radar. I know a lot of you probably do already know about it, but I think there are probably plenty of you who don't and love Friday the 13th. And since this is Halloween season in October, 'tis the season for the so I wanted to talk about Never Hike Alone and Never Hike in the Snow. And again, you can go watch Never Hike Alone right now for free on YouTube. So very cool. And I cannot stress enough. It is wonderful. It is really, I don't want to oversell it. I realize that sometimes I can be very enthusiastic about things. I don't want to oversell you on it, but if you do love Friday the 13th, especially the more pure entries in the series, those that don't take place in Manhattan or space, it really does capture what I think we love about Friday the 13th. So Never Hike Alone, go watch it on YouTube. Support Womp Stop Films and the director, Vincente Disanti, for his creative endeavors. I think that he really, fan films, in the behind the scenes features, one of the guys was like, he said he was making a Friday the 13th fan film. And I was like, oh, okay, because that could go a lot of ways. And the dude is right, because fan films, we all know there are some good fan films out there. And then there's some, kind of embarrassing ones. But they all have one thing in common, and that's that fan films often feel fan-made. They do feel much less than. But this has incredible production value. This guy works in the Hollywood system. Vincent Disanti works in the Hollywood system. He has film background. He has production background. And he does talk in the special features about how it's kind of like learning on the job. But he nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. So much of what Friday the 13th fans, horror fans, are looking for that maybe has not been in some of the installments is present in Never Hike Alone. So that's all I'm going to say. Go check it out. Support Womp Stomp Films, the Indiegogo campaign. I'll link all of that in this video's description. Guys, thanks for hanging out and discussing Never Hike Alone. Have you seen it? What did you think? If you haven't seen it, please go watch it and then tell me, what did you think? Guys, take care. I appreciate you. And until next time, I will catch you later.